Here you go, buddy. What's up, man? You got a question about hypergamy and something to do
Yes.
with an X and the rules?
Hey, Rich. Yeah, long time watching your good stuff. So my question like really doesn't let me fully like settle down on my past. Is like I'm 33. I've been in relationships with my chick about 9 years.
Hmm.
Since I was like 22, 23. You can figure out. We are from Russia. Both we moved together to Netherlands, and like less than a year living here, we split up.
Hmm.
And it was like postponed decision a long time, and we had like lots of drama, lots of
Whose
fun.
decision was it to split up?
I was guardian on relationships. I'm like very dominant, very assertive, but still was quite blue pilled all the way till like a year ago,
Hmm.
really, to be honest.
So
And
you left her, you threw her out of the house? Or
she
she left you?
she had like lots of daddy issues, and she was trying to run away every time we were fighting since like first year of relationships. I
Hmm.
was always holding. I wanted to make it right, and the longer we were investing together into relationships, the more I was like invested into. Okay, we spend so much, I make it right. But over years, I started to give up, and I started to see like ideas from red pill and from everything else, and just like start to question: is it really like it doesn't really work? And my mom and my parents were telling me like that doesn't work. You're not a good fit from the beginning, actually, and I was ignoring this.
What's the what's the conflict? Because here in the private chat you say
Yes.
um, her behavior contradicted the rules of hypergamy, basically, if I can phrase it
Yeah.
that way.
So I had this woman who was like clearly daddy issues, and like she always wanted protection and wanted to be like small girl. And I honestly was like totally controlling everything. I was like paying for our whole lifestyle all the time. I make good money as a software engineer, so everything was fine. But at the same time, she always was fighting for equality. Everything she wanted a voice in every decision. She wanted to question all my decisions. Always, I always had to fight and reassert every
Hmm.
fucking decision. And then eventually, what happened? Like when we moved to Netherlands and everything, Netherlands, as you can see, like as you probably know, maybe not, but it's very pussified society, like Northern Europe and Sweden, Norway is even worse, but here it's quite pussified.
Hmm.
All men like super blue pilled, super plugged in, super soft, and all like
Okay.
young men up until like 30 something, they can easily, most of the time, they live with parents or make very little money, very little aspirations in life. So very pussified, very.
Let me just take you back to the point, Max, because I got a lot of people waiting, so I got to get, try to
So
keep this tight. So
when we split up, she
yeah,
found a local guy
yeah.
on the side. She benefited that he is local. She's getting her visa because we were on a temporary residence permit.
Mm.
So she needed support, visa support. She split from me. She needs support, but she found a guy who is like clearly he's making like 3, 4 times less than me, like
Mm.
below average in Netherlands, which is like
Mm.
Why do you care?
Well, I mean,
I'm
like,
I'm
he
just
cares
curious.
because he's saying that it violates the rules of hypergamy because she
Yeah.
left him for a
So
guy that's
basically,
poor.
she
No,
claims
no, no. You're yeah, but he can give her the visa. So right off the bat, that's a way that he's
she had
outshining.
it with me as well. Like I was
Did she
supporting.
have residency with you?
Hmm?
Did she have a green card? Did she have residency with you?
Yeah, it's like residency for 5 years. You get residency. We renew every year, and then after five, we can apply for permanent residency or
Okay,
passport, our choice.
but
So
I mean, she could get a lot quicker by living and marrying this guy, though, right?
this guy, she got a visa for 5 years. It's still
Okay.
for their on their
Where did
relation.
she meet him? Did she work with him? Like, how did she come across him?
We split up for a year when I
Okay,
got our relationships.
so she started dating then.
And she started dating, yeah, and a year later she just completely split.
Okay, so he makes less money than you, but what does he look like?
I'm exercising, I'm fine, I'm a supermodel, but I'm fine, I'm strong, I'm like dominant in everything,
Hmm.
traditional. I want to see a family, I want children and everything. uh but he's weaker than me, he's softer with me, his personality, he's like, but he is very convenient and agreeable. He makes
Okay,
like 30 40,000 a year, maybe.
so
Okay, so maybe he's a beta bucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
so what I was going to say
No,
though
no.
is
He has much
he's
less
not though
money.
because he
They
makes
live
less
they
money.
live
But I
in
mean,
a small town.
Got it. Got it. So I mean,
Very
like,
similar.
here's the thing that you got to understand about hypergamy is it's a multifaceted puzzle of a whole bunch of different pieces.
Right.
You can generally speaking boil it down to alpha fucks and beta bucks, and those are the choices that women generally speaking make. But there's other components that could be involved in this. You guys came from Russia.
Yeah.
Um, Russia's a different country from the West. Maybe she came here and said to herself, you know what? I don't want to deal with Russia. I don't want to deal with the guy that reminds me of Russia or any of the Russian culture. I want to live in the West. I want to be free. I want to be a feminist. I want to whatever, you know. There's any number of things that could be going on.
Quality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so there's any number of things that could be going on in her head where, you know, she's now saying to herself, well, Mad Max is no longer my hypergamous best option. There's
Oh.
it's that bad, like the options are that bad where you live that she chose a broke ass guy that's a wimp, right?
Which is
Like,
convenient to control because he like approve everything. Yes, baby.
right.
When he's mad, he's just silent, doesn't do anything, like
Well,
support your all
here's
your whims.
here's what's going to end up happening most likely is you're going to hear from her in the future. Situations like that generally don't last that very long. You know, she thinks that you know the grass is greener and that she's going to do better, but she's
Yeah.
probably going to get fed up quite quickly because having a precipitous drop in household income and financial resources is not good for women. They do not like that for a long period of time, especially if the dude's not a Chad.
But always we were fighting for her to be part of it. She wanted to control the money, she wanted to make money, and now
Yeah,
she,
here's my closing pro tip for you is do not deal with this chick if she comes back.
no, no,
Just
no, no, no,
just
no, no,
just
no,
thank God that she's out of your life
absolutely.
and
I'm
let
so
her go and
happy
make
I'm
this
like
dude's
out of
life
it.
miserable.
Yeah,
And
and I would
after
just
I
add,
felt the nowadays issues chick, which I dodged the bullet in like just 6 months, like from beginning to end. I
Yeah.
experienced all the red
yeah,
flags. Now
that's
I'm
it, Mad Max. Just like you said, you dodged the bullet. So if you were asking the question because you're genuinely curious and thought this might be like a chink in the red pill world and you wanted to understand it, cool, you got your answer. But otherwise, why do you care? Don't care. He's somehow more red pill in some way that you can't see, more alpha. Just move on. Like, don't. It's not
so
worth
you
your
think it's
time.
like still in the like in the system, right? It's just
Yeah, you
it's
just can't see how
people.
he's more alpha. There's something about him that
There's
is more alpha to her.
There was something that she was like lacking in relationships with me, and she really wanted to experience this, and she saw an opportunity with that guy, and
it
so
sounds like a
for her, in
control
the
thing.
moment it was a better choice.
It sounds like a control thing. You know, she came to the West, she wants to have more freedom, she wants to be more, you know, liberal. Like it
Yeah,
sounds
she's
like
like
Yeah,
fish in
she's
the
probably
water.
also enjoying being a special dove, getting
yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
attention, being
Yeah.
exotic, and you know.
All that good stuff. Whatever. Who cares? You know, back to his point, like, why do you care? Like, you know, who cares? Just kind of move on from it. Like, it is
I
what
was
it
just
is, right?
curious just to see like if there are exceptions or it's like still explains
That's
the rules.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's the
Matt,
meat and
yeah,
potatoes of it. But again, you know, it's a multifaceted puzzle with a lot of different moving pieces. And in this situation, again, it just sounds like she didn't want to deal with Russia. She didn't want to deal with you. She wanted a Western life. She wanted a Western guy. And actually leaving a tall, strong Chad that makes 3 times more money to go to some dork seemed like a better choice for her. I promise you it's not going to last very long. She will monkey branch from that guy very quickly.
yeah, yeah.
I bet on this as well, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
and some encouraging words here, Matt. Matt, like if you've got what you said going on with your income, dude, being from Russia, having your head in the right spot, go out and slay it, man. You'll clean up out there.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like just keep getting inspiration from you guys and keep improving on our aspects of life and just enjoy it.
All right,
That's
brother.
it.
Thanks. Hey, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.